Hello and welcome back. This is the Gamer 2.0. Today we're going to be continuing on with Alpha Protocol. So last time we had gone through the train yard and basically finished out that mission. And now we're going to be heading back out into Moscow to do the assault on Lazo's yacht to retrieve the data. So here I believe again we're going to be meeting a new potential contact that will possibly be a love interest if you so choose. Alright, so let's go ahead and start the mission. Alright, so right off the bat, looks like we have quite a few guys to deal with.
I'm here. Now to find Lazo.
Looks like we got quite a few guys around here. And before I forget, I do not want to be using lethal ammunition. I did buy some tranq rounds to basically make sure that I don't have to actually end anybody. Right. Yeah, using the invisibility there was probably overkill, but I just wanted to make sure. Let's see here. These guys are moving, so let's just try to take them out quickly and quietly. Yep. And it does not look like I can access the keypad just yet, so let's head back downstairs and into here. Two guys. Got a last guy and whoa, he's just staring at the paint. So, all right. So we can head down deeper into the ship.
Lazo, you're so crazy.
So it doesn't look like anyone's paying attention to this side. Arms in here.
One is Breco throwing another party.
So it's just
Ah, Breako's his day.
Let me
I'm the
have
big
some
man
of
in
that.
Moscow. You wait.
we got a couple of guys that just kind of showed up, so I didn't want to knock out the girl, but it looks like there's something in here. I cannot access it yet. I didn't want to knock out the girl, but there was something on the counter that I wanted, so I had to in order to. I triggered my evasion. Alright. I want to try to get through this without alerting anybody or causing any alarms to go off. Just because it's a small boat, so if it starts getting swarmed with enemies, it's not really going to be that great for me. Looks like just more guys are going to be showing up, so might as well just start going through here and knocking these guys out. Doesn't seem to be any new guys up here, so let's go ahead.
Lazo has been terminated. Move out.
What the hell's going on here?
So much for not raising any defenses. Alright, well, let's see what I can do here. That guy's just like hanging out in the corner. But I do not want to run out of there when I do not have just let my endurance recover just a little bit so that I can. Oh, come on. Ugh. So now she cannot see me, so it's kind of. I don't know why she's holding the guns like that. But I can recover my endurance while. There we go. Much easier the second time.
What, nothing to say? I want to know what you're doing here. Who sent you? Make another move and I'll have to fire.
Mike, are you still there?
I'm here.
Someone was jamming the frequency. Are you all right?
Yeah, I think so.
So yeah, she is a potential ally that you can get as well. And just because I am doing more of a professional style, you don't have the opportunity to really kind of get to know her too much. And it's just because she is a mute character, so she doesn't actually talk.
What's up with the connection? Looks like something's interfering with the transmission. Or Albatross. It's been a while since Taipei. I ran into a little friend of yours tonight, hanging out with your G-22 buddies. She's quite the little firecracker, although she doesn't talk much. Well, except with those pistols of hers.
That would be my bodyguard, sis. And I know you spared her life. That's why I'm calling.
I didn't want to fight her. I was only there for Lazo. But she didn't give me much choice.
It was under my orders, Mike. But I didn't realize you would be there. Else, I would have instructed sis to behave differently.
So should I ask what G-22 is doing in Moscow? You guys sure seem to get around.
It's a rather long answer, Mike. One I'd like to discuss more, if you'd be up for it.
Is your bodyguard invited? If so, I'll need body armor.
I'm afraid it's required she be present. We're not supposed to be apart. It's how G-22 operates in the field. But like you, I tend to bend the rules for the sake of the greater good. I'll leave the choice up to you, but I can't wait long. If you want to discuss your future, then meet me at the following coordinates. It isn't far. And come alone.
Alright. But I better not be walking into an ambush. And tell Sis to keep her distance.
I will do so. I will not wait long, Mike. So if you want to speak to me, you'll have to do it soon.
Alright, so got a little bit more information on Albatross and G-22. Let's go ahead and some additional information from Grigori. And I do need to buy another first aid kit. And wondering if I should upgrade the pistol, because I don't necessarily need it to really do a lot of damage. I just need to make sure that the tranquilizer rounds are being used efficiently. I think that should do it for now. And since we got some new information, let's go ahead and take a quick look at it. Then we can head out and meet Albatross. Although I'm not sure if it's going to be in the flesh or if it's going to be a digital meeting in a specific location. Where's Albatross at? There it is. Alright, so I've got all the information that I can on him. And let's go and have ourselves a meeting with Albatross.
I don't want to shoot you, but pull that trigger, and I will.
It's all right, sis. Hello, Mike. No trouble finding the place, I hope.
You wanted to meet face to face. Why?
I wanted to talk about you and the organization I represent. You spared Sis's life. For that, you have my thanks.
I have something of hers. Here.
Did she give that to you? I see. The locket is a childhood memento. Perhaps those days are gone. Regardless, thank you for sparing her life. The gratitude comes from both of us, it seems.
According to what I've been able to dig up on you two, she's your bodyguard. If anyone should be saving someone's life, it's her.
That is correct.
Intel suggests she's an orphan. That you're not related.
I see you've accessed Interpol records, Agent Thornton. I thought I'd wipe those clean.
I'm thorough. But if she's your bodyguard, why did you send her to Laszlo's yacht? Isn't she supposed to be protecting you? She could have been killed, you know. That's no way to treat someone you care about. And no way to treat a child.
Sis would not be here today if not for me, Agent Thornton. The world is cruel in many respects. And every day we survive, we have gambled against death and won. And the locket she gave you. Perhaps Sis is not a child anymore. To throw away a childhood memento so carelessly.
That locket? It's not a childhood memento.
Excuse me?
The locket. It depicts St. George and the dragon. According to the legend, townsfolk fed their children to the dragon out of fear to prevent its wrath. Eventually, the king agreed to feed his own daughter to the beast.
I'm not sure I like the implication, Agent Thornton.
I wasn't aware there was one. I'm guessing only she knows how St. George factors in. But I'm wondering who G22 is in the story. And who you are. I'm sure Sis could clear it up. If she wanted to tell us, that is.
She can't.
Can't or won't.
She's a mute. Let's walk. Sis will make sure we're not interrupted.
Alright. So, what did you want to talk about?
I know to all outward appearances you're a rogue agent. I also know about Alpha Protocol. And in your case, it's being used for its intended purpose.
Wasn't my choice, really. One of my associates made the decision for me.
I disagree. You had other options, I'm sure. Did enacting Alpha Protocol change your mission?
No.
Then you should be proud of your accomplishment.
What accomplishment?
It's not often that one gets to turn the tools of their own government against them, and for the right reasons. And Alpha Protocol? It is a powerful tool.
Between Halbeck and you, I'm beginning to feel like everyone knows about Alpha Protocol.
It may seem that way. I'd argue you're simply traveling in a smaller circle here, on the fringe of international politics.
I don't know what you want, Albatross. G22's agenda? Doesn't seem like you have one.
No. We have aspirations, as does any government. But we believe that agendas are accomplished by careful study and observation. If the status quo is disrupted, it makes predicting triggers and events more difficult.
You sound like one of the analysts of Alpha Protocol I know.
Alpha Protocol has always had someone in that role. It helps them function as intended, no matter what iteration of the program. It's an odd thing. A government-sponsored program whose purpose is to prevent being policed by its own government. Now, what kind of foundation is that for a country?
I guess you have to trust your country and act in its best interests.
Do you trust your country?
I do. I believe in the mission.
I propose we become allies.
What, I become a member of G22?
No. I propose we cooperate. You will find that as extensive as Alpha Protocol's leftover safe houses and gadgets are, well, G22 has access to much more.
And the price?
Let us say I owe you. You've already paid me, in the only currency I value. What do you say?
All right. I need all the friends I can get. And for some reason, I trust you.
You won't regret it, Mike. We're out of time, I'm afraid. Thank you for listening to me, Mike. I know you have a great deal of work ahead of you.
Albatross, I need to know something.
Yes. What?
This business with Halbeck. I can still prevent it, right? There's a way to stop them. This isn't going to end well, is it?
Mike. It never does.
So having that additional dossier info did give me a little bit more reputation with CIS, but I did lose the reputation with Albatross. And now I can purchase things from G22. So let's take a look at what we got in here. Alright, so he's just basically telling me that I now have access to purchase equipment from them. Some additional info from the Intercept Surkov at the US Embassy mission. Go ahead and buy both of those. And oh, looks like we have a bunch of new upgrades. So that should be interesting to kind of take a look through. Alright, well, we can take a look through that and see about anything else that I want to purchase. Let's see if there's any new upgrades for... Nope, there isn't any new upgrades for that. And I can get some upgrades for some of the different gadgets, but I'm going to go ahead and leave those for now. Alright, and this is going to be a little bit of a short episode, but we've had two rather long episodes in the previous ones. So thank you guys very much for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe if you so choose, and I look forward to seeing everyone in the next episode.